Hi, my name is Diane Eble. I'm a certified Healing Codes coach practitioner and also a publishing coach and author of several books. You can see one of them behind me, and was the editor of the internationally best-selling book by Dr. Alexander Lloyd, The Healing Code. I'd like to share with you some of my Healing Codes journey so you will understand what the Healing Codes can do and why I'm so enthusiastic about it. And I hope that it will spur you to try the Healing Codes yourself. I began my Healing Code journey in June of 2007. I'd heard about the Healing Codes from a friend of mine who actually bought it when I told her about it. And she was telling me about all these wonderful results she and other people were getting, and so I was dying to get them. So I finally got the package. This was before the book was out, before they had the digital version, so it was a $700 package. So I started doing it in June 2007, and 3 months later, in September 2007, I had a TIA, a mini stroke. Recovered absolutely quickly and thoroughly, thank God. But in looking for the source or the reason for my TIA, the doctors found what's called a PFO, a patent foramen ovale, which is a hole between the chambers of the heart. Actually, many people have it and don't know it, like I didn't know it. We're all born with it, and it usually closes up at birth, but in my case it didn't, and it was the source of the TIA, so the doctors thought. They said that because of the size of the PFO and everything, I was an ideal candidate for a clinical trial for a device that they used to insert routinely for this before the FDA told them that they needed more clinical trials to make sure that this was more effective than medication. So they said, you're an ideal candidate for this because of the size of your PFO. Would you please consider being part of the clinical trial? I said yes, prayed that I would get in the device group, and in fact I did. So in January of 2008, I was enrolled in this clinical trial and got in the device group. Now understand, between September and January, I was doing the Healing Codes all the time, not for the PFO, not for the physical symptom, but for the heart issues that the Healing Codes address. They do not ever address directly physical issues. What they address is the underlying heart issues, which, as the book explains, we believe are the source of many, if not all, of our issues, physical success issues, relational issues even. They're heart issues, and the book explains in detail how it all works. I encourage you to get the book on Amazon. I have a site, thehealingcodeinfo.com, where I give a few more helps as a coach if you get the book from me. But however you get it, if you don't have the Healing Code book, please get the Healing Code book. It explains how it all works. Well, anyway, so I undergo this clinical trial in January 2008, 7 months after doing the codes, 4 months after they discovered the PFO. And when I woke up, I said to my husband, what happened? And he said, well, nothing. You were booted out of the study. When they got in there, the hole was way too small for the device, and so they had no explanation. When I met with the head of the heart hospital, Dr. McKeever, head of the Edward Heart Hospital in Naperville, Illinois, as I said, he said, well, I don't have any explanation. I only have heard of 3 or 4 spontaneous closings of a PFO in my entire life. And I said, well, here's information on the Healing Codes. And my own doctor bought the Healing Codes at that point. She's got a doctor of osteopathy, a DO, and an MD. And she said, Diane, the Healing Codes is the only explanation for what happened to you. So that's my rather dramatic story. Since doing the Healing Codes, I've also been healed of asthma off of that medication, allergies, hiatal hernia, breast lump that came and went without treatment, no detection of it, ovarian cysts. I'm off of hormone replacement therapy, a lot of things. To be 100% honest, I am not healed of everything. I still have a gluten intolerance, which I hope I'm healed of someday. But I'm at peace with it, to tell you the truth. In some ways, I'm healthier for not having gluten. I've lost a lot of weight effortlessly because of the healing codes and perhaps because of the gluten intolerance. And that's what the healing codes will do. Even if you have something, a physical issue, let's say, you can become more at peace with it if it's not healed outright. I would encourage you to try the healing codes. I would encourage you to visit my website at healingcodescoaching.com, healingcodescoaching.com, because there you're going to find all kinds of help that I as a coach will give you. You can see testimonials of myself and my clients. You can read, you can listen to the interviews I've done with Dr. Alex Lloyd and his spiritual mentor, Larry Napier. There's all kinds of helps there. My passion in life is to help people understand and use, so they can benefit from, the healing codes information and the healing code itself, or codes. As a healing codes coach and practitioner, I can give you custom healing codes that will help you to address your issue more directly. And there's all kinds of other things that I can give you. But visit my site, you'll find out. Thank you for listening. And again, try the healing code. It's amazing.